boys and girls, welcome everyone to FPW, the show where fantasy meets professional wrestling. I am the host, A.S Shields, alongside my partner, HRD, and HRD, we got quite a card tonight.
Indeed, agencies. We're kicking things off with a tornado tag team match between Johnny Cruz and Benjamin Sky of Cruise Control versus Christopher and Logan Wolf. And followed by that, we have a battle of the kings. We have the internet champion King Godsey versus King Pete. And followed by that, we have Archangel going up against one half of the Risky Village, Rivalries. And the main event is Jofae versus Alexei Baranov. That's going to be a really interesting dynamic here tonight. And oh my goodness, what a night. And by the way, thank you for 300 subscribers.
Indeed, we've reached 300 subscribers. I cannot wait. And let me just say, Fright Night was great. We had a lot of returns.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Come on now.
No, here we go.
Speaking of returns.
My name is Bruno Hunter.
Bruno Hunter?
And I am the winner of the Gangsta Case. And now each and every one of you have to see me come out once again here at FPW with me.
Oh my goodness, freaking Bruno. We were gonna say we had some returns we liked, but others we didn't. But, you know.
And here's the so-called Wonder Kid, Bruno Hunter, or whatever you want to call him. You know, we all know who this is. This is Hunter right here. Somehow weaseling his way back here in FPW. I just can't believe that this guy is back.
Yeah, I mean, listen to the crowd. I mean, we're hearing all this crowd. They do not like him whatsoever. They just called him. He was so bad.
As they should.
And it's just, oh my goodness, man. And you know, not only did he return, but he dressed up as Wonder Kid in that outfit and low-blowed Los Luchadores from behind. Like what the heck, man?
I can't believe it. Unfortunately, he still has that microphone in his hand. Let's see what he has to say. FPW! Did you miss me? Because I know I didn't miss any of you idiots in the crowd tonight. Genuine, I cannot believe that none of you didn't even see this happening. Those in this arena, those watching the stream, even those doofuses they call professional announcers didn't even see it.
Okay, you're crossing the line, man. You're crossing the line. We think we're a doofus, you're a doofus.
For those of you who don't even know, I took the champion's word by heart. He literally told me when he won the championship, I congratulated him like the honorable competitor that I am. And what did Gold Digger tell me? He told me to keep stepping. And that the only way I was going to become FPW World Champion is by reaching the top of the ladder. And that there was going to be a lot of other competitors in my way. And guess what, Goldie? Guess what, everyone? I did it. I reached the top of the high-stakes ladder match, and I grabbed that gangsta case with ease, and none of those competitors had a chance against me. Or should I say, the Wonder Kid. Like, seriously, I genuinely believe you idiots didn't even see it coming. I mean, look, the red and gold, you know, Dragon, yeah, remember Dragon? The mannerisms, the way that he wrestled, I just can't believe it. You guys really are idiots, aren't you? But now that I'm back, no one is going to stand in my way. And trust me, FPW, and especially you, Wilson, whether you like it or not, the end game of my journey back is the FPW World Championship. And whether Bigwig or Wilson wants to admit it or not, he can't do anything about it.
Oh
boy.
Yo, Hunter! He doesn't have a short-term memory!
For those who are new to FPW, there is a lot of history between Hunter and the general manager Bigwig. If
Big
things
Wig's
are like how
marching
they
down
are.
to the ring. Hunter, he said he can't do anything
Oh, wait a minute.
about
Look
it.
at Hunter
And look
getting
at
out the
that.
ring.
Hunter knows what's best for him there.
Oh, it's about to get him.
Indeed, and look at this. Big Wig's got a mic now. No, it's funny you say this, Hunter. It's really funny. Because last I checked, I signed Wonder Kid to FPW, not Bruno Hunter. Oh! And while I, Bigwig, am bound to not lay a hand on a fellow wrestler, last I checked, Bruno Hunter was not a wrestler. So you know what that means? I can kick Bruno Hunter's ass. Yes, he can! Yes, he can! He is not a wrestler, technically! No, man!
And when you think things couldn't get any worse, here comes the Alliance.
I'm curious to see what happens here because that is true. Even though Wonder Kid is signed to FPW, Bruno Hunter is not. And he went by that name. Oh my goodness.
That is true.
And that Archangel, that stupid laugh. Again, vintage Archangel. And now, what is he even doing there? What is he even doing there? And now he's just laughing again? He's just giving that stupid laugh. And it looks like they got a mic. Let's hear it.
Oh God, Bigwig, sir. Before you proceed on your ass kicking, however, we were planning on doing that, the assassin has some words for you.
Thank you, Archangel. Now for you, Mr. Bigwig, sir. You will not be doing any ass-kicking on Bruno Hunter tonight, or any other night until I deem it fit. What? And the reason for that is because in my hand right now, I have a contract. And on this contract, it reads, quote, Bruno Hunter is hereby under contract to work for the assassin Samuel Shields as his manager, legal consultant, or legal counsel. By no means will... Oh, hold on, sorry. Oh yes, these words are really small, you know. So, by no means is Bruno Hunter to be harmed by any wrestler, management, or anyone else, unless it is the assassin Samuel Shields himself. What? Now, I know this is just a kick in the balls for you, Bigwig, and a lot of these fans here, but unfortunately, that is how it is. Under the FPW contract signing, by the way, you all wouldn't know this because you're not wrestlers, but under the FPW contract, you yourself have said that any wrestler can hire on a manager 6 months into contract, which, as far as I know, I've been here way more than 6 months. So, Mr. Bigwig, sir, you cannot harm Bruno Hunter, nor will you ever, unless I allow you to. Thank you. I have spoken. Wow! Wow! I can't believe I'm saying this, but the assassin strikes again! Wow!
Strikes again, alright.
Using the legal contracts against Bigwig, preventing him from laying a hand on Bruno Hunter. I don't know what to say.
Sounds like he doesn't want his puppet to get assaulted from the sounds of. I just can't believe it. You know, Hunter's coming in. Hunter's coming in, think he's untouchable.
Cruz, did you see the match card tonight?
Yeah, I saw the match card. Chris didn't sign into work today. That's the second time now.
Where is he? He's been gone for a week now. He even missed happy hour at Tapides. That's the first, even for him.
If I'm being honest, Sky, Chris has not been the same since Heartbreak Havoc. I know this was a while back, but the Shepherd really got to him. And the fact that Jonathan was set through the spotlight and Chris was acting all strange before that, I don't know. I don't know. I know you're not bothered with us teaming up or anything like that.
I'm not bothered. It's just I was going to challenge one of the champions to a match, but I suppose I can fill in Chris's shoes until he gets back, wherever he is. Okay.
Well, sorry about that. And trust me, next time I see Chris, I'm kicking his ass. Like, seriously, that this should not happen anymore. Something's up with them. I'm going to get the truth out of them one way or another.
Well, on that note, we have a match out there now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting straight back into it. Tornado tag match between Cruise Control and Christopher and Logan Wolf. And did you hear that, HRD? Chris Punk again is missing. He's been gone for a week, and they don't even know where he's at.
And indeed. I'm not sure what is going on with Chris Punk. I have a few guesses in my head right now, but wherever Chris Punk may be, let's hopefully his mindset is 100%, because in the past, Chris Punk hasn't always been there right in the head. So,
well, Johnny Cruz said that Chris Punk really hasn't been the same since Heartbreak Havoc, and that was well over 4 months ago, where we all knew. Oh no, a little bit more than 4 months ago now, but we all knew. That was like 7 months ago, wasn't it? Like 7 months ago. Time flies here, but
something like
we all knew that he was in a rivalry with Shepherd, to which the Shepherd hit the Flock's doom. I'm just gonna call it that on him, to where I don't know. He hit it on him. He hit it on Gainey, and both have been acting strange. And Johnny Cruz points out something. It is interesting how Jonathan went through the spotlight a little bit after that. I don't want to leave into any assumptions, but I don't know, man. I don't know. That's scary right there.
Indeed. The conditions of both Jonathan and the Shepherd are still unknown right now, but
Jonathan's still not doing the best. He's doing a little bit better, but he's going to be out of action for at least 6 months, if not more.
Wow.
Yeah, no, Jonathan's going to be out for a long time, unfortunately. The Shepherd, I have no idea where the Shepherd is. We haven't heard anything. We haven't seen anything on the cameras, though things have been really weird since Fright Night. There was someone that said that there was anyways, here's Christopher. As I continue, Christopher hyping the crowd up here. I was getting lost in my own words.
So much happened with Fright Night. We saw the Ring General Hunter.
Ring General, and then whatever that thing came out at the end. Like, I don't even know what that was. It was like a Vampiro, a clown, but he looked like a vampire. Vampires have yellow eyes.
I'm not sure what that whole thing is all about with Vampiro, but and ladies and gentlemen, and
Logan
speaking
Wolf,
of vampires,
right
here comes Wolf right here.
Wait, what? What does vampires have something to do with wolves? Are you thinking like a werewolf or something?
Yeah, like a werewolf. They're common with Halloween, right? Vampires.
Werewolves. Yeah. No, now I'm just petitioning. Next year, I'm gonna talk with Logan Wolf later. I'm gonna say next year you should dress up like a werewolf.
That wouldn't be a bad idea. Fright Night, get ourselves some more of the Halloween spirit. I might dress up as a mime again.
Well, if you do a mime, that's fine. Maybe like the Mime of Darkness or something like that. I don't know.
See, if I want to stay committed, I might have to be quiet the whole time, so you may not hear much from me behind the desk next year.
You'll just be doing like hand signals or something. Yeah, no,
yeah,
Well, anyways, here's Logan Wolf, the partner of Christopher in this first ever Tornado Tag match. And the rules apply in Tornado Tag. There are no tags. It's just 2-on-2 in the ring.
It's just a whole lot of chaos, ladies and gentlemen. And both teams are ready right here. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. First match of FPW premiere. Premiere after
first episode. And Logan Wolf taking a hard tumble right now. It's the first match since Endgame. Endgame Fright Night. Wow. Now I'm getting my words mixed up.
Now we're getting our words mixed up, yep. And I just cannot wait. Fright Night was a couple weeks back, and the next special event will be New Year's Eve, I believe it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, HRD. Is it New Year's Eve?
It's
and
the
that is going to be
final
called Final Countdown. Yes, indeed. We still got a ways off. We don't have a logo reveal or anything like that yet, but, you know, again, that's going to be the next special event, which means we're going to have at least 4 or 5 FPW episodes before that.
Indeed,
At least I
and
think
so.
so.
Make sure to stay tuned on all of our social media at We Are FPW for more information regarding Final Countdown.
Oh, and now look at this. Cruz wearing down Christopher's arm, and Benjamin Sky on the outside. Cruise control cleaning house, really. And now look at Christopher with a springboard drop kick.
You know, we're used to
Nice.
seeing Johnny Cruz and Chris Punk team up, but not really much Benjamin Sky and Johnny Cruz. This is going to be interesting for Cruise Control, as these two really haven't teamed up that much.
Indeed, you know, Benjamin Sky, look at that replay again. Beautiful springboard drop kick. But, you know, we know Benjamin Sky more of a singles competitor than a tag team competitor, you know, representing the singles competition for Cruise Control, whereas Johnny Cruz and Chris Punk represents the tag division. But, you know, Chris Punk hasn't really been around. You know, part of me's wondering if it was supposed to be Johnny Cruz and Chris Punk tonight.
I mean, I would assume that would be the case, but Chris Punk called in sick again, apparently, so...
Indeed. But speaking of which, while the chaos is going on, I do want to go back a little bit to before we even saw this with Hunter and A.S Shields using contracts against Big Wing.
You know, I can't believe, you know, Hunter coming back, weaseling his way back to FPW. He think he's untouchable, like he's in a bubble of his own, but I cannot wait for that bubble to just pop one day, because it's going to be satisfying seeing what's going to happen, when it's going to come to him.
Well, I mean, he called us doofus announcers. I mean, like, he just came in wanting to be aggressive. He's going to make a lot of enemies if he ain't careful. Oh, now look at Logan Wolf and those punches. Ow.
Stiff punches from Logan Wolf. Look at this Logan Wolf right here, ladies and gentlemen. He has been on a really good run as of late, ever since arriving to FPW in the Rumble of the Ages here.
Indeed. Logan Wolf winning multiple singles competition, but wait a minute, Benjamin Sky
wait a
stunning him and nailing him with the Omega Driver. Come on, Logan Wolf, is
this
that
could be it? 1,
Is that
2, 3.
Oh my goodness,
I
and
can't
Benjamin
believe
Sky
it.
wins it.
Oh my goodness, I cannot believe it. Cruise Control just defeated this team here. And, you know, I must say, they kind of defeated them with ease.
I know, it was definitely all Cruise Control that round. I mean, Johnny Cruz and Chris Punk before have said they wanted to make a name for themselves. And look at, and Benjamin Sky even said they're trying to make a name for themselves. So is this a comeback season for a Cruise Control? I mean, Johnny Cruz won the ladder match. You know, like it makes you, or not the ladder match, the qualifier for the ladder match, going at high stakes. So it makes you wonder.
Indeed, you know, he did not only that, he defeated Archangel to qualify for that ladder match. So, I mean, things have been on the up for Cruise Control as of late, and I'm very curious to see how they're going to keep going.
Indeed, and we're reaching our second match now. It's a non-title match between Matt Godsey and King Peak.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be peak right here, because we have the Battle of the Kings, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be good.
Indeed, and now look at Godsey coming in with Marie, his queen. The king and the queen have arrived in the arena. Bow before your king and queen.
Indeed, and Matt Godsey, the internet champion. He's been the internet champion actually for quite some time. If we think about it, he won that in early September, and now it's almost the middle of November. So he's been the champion for quite some time here.
Indeed, you know, and successfully defending the championship against Captain USA at high stakes.
Indeed. I'm very curious to see what is in the future for King Godsey and his reign over the internet, as I could say. And it just feels, you know, even though it's been over 2 months since he won the title, it just feels like his reign is getting started.
Indeed, and look at this. This is a man that's been on a bit of a streak as of late, beating Hard Gainer at Fright Night, and even beating, was it Alexei Baranov? No, it was, I can't quite remember right now, but King Peak's on like a 3-win streak right now. Can you imagine if he puts away Godsey? That would guarantee him a title shot.
Indeed, that will guarantee him a shot at the Internet Championship, and you have been absolutely correct about King Peak. Ever since a few months, I would say, back, King Peak has been quite on a roll here, and, it'll be very interesting to see if he can keep up that roll and defeat the Internet Champion.
Indeed. Antiviano accompanying King Peak out here, walking in as a unit, and I just want to talk a little bit about Antiviano. Formed back in I think it was January of some sort, when they were first rivaling Cruise Control. They kept going, Cruise Control kept trying to target random people on the roster, and Antiviano put them in their place. And, when they put them in their place, they went up against them at Rumble of the Ages in Faction Warfare, to which Antiviano won, and King Peak eliminated 2 of them.
Indeed. Cannot deny that. This faction forming back, I believe, around January, February, so it is one of the longest tenured groups here in FPW. And, they are committed to their statement of just putting bullies in their place.
Indeed, Hard Gainer was more representing of them when he put Cyborg in his place, assaulting him backstage in Proving Ground a couple months back.
Indeed. That was a rough time for Antiviano, just getting bopped by Cyborg. Oh, wow, look at that right here.
And look at this, here we go, King Peak, Godsey. I can't wait for this.
And look at this right here, the Battle of the King getting started right here. King Peak, ladies and gentlemen, is going with his momentum. He is just staying put right here with his momentum. Oh, wait a minute. And the King here.
Indeed, and I want to talk about, look at this, the King Splash. But, I want to kind of talk about King Peak for a second, especially about his unique moveset, HRV. He does a lot of powerhouse moves, especially that military slam gutbuster, where he just lifts up his opponent and then they just fall on his knees. One of his best moves, I'd say. But then you can't deny, besides him having powerhouse tendencies, he also has some high-flying capabilities.
Indeed. And not to mention, he pretty much throws a baseball pitch for a punch in the corner.
Yeah, the Royal Knockout. It's one of my favorite moves by him, too.
King Peak is despite being a taller competitor, he is a versatile wrestler in that ring. He can do just about anything. And,
King Peak missing it. Godsey capitalizing with an elbow drop.
King Godsey taking advantage of that mistake there from King Peak here. And look at this right here. Look, King Peak here.
Hands up. King Peak goes low, sweeping Godsey off his feet.
And that's just some more of that unique offense that King Peak has in the arsenal. Oh, wait a minute.
Godsey saw the strike coming. Cover from Godsey. Kick out.
Nice kick out there.
It's funny, too, because, we mentioned that, King Peak has a versatile moveset, but if you think about it, so does everyone in Antiviano. I think Muta has the most, the most consistent moveset, whereas Hard Gainer and King Peak both have some powerhouse tendencies, but also agility. And I look at King Peak with a triple super kick. Cover on Godsey.
Indeed. Hard Gainer, another versatile wrestler in that ring. He can do just about any style that he wants. And then Muta, the silent enigma, he's the high flyer of the group. He's got some of the best high flying moves out of everyone in FPW.
Indeed, especially with that Muta mute moonsault. Look at King Peak.
And the beats of the ballot from King Peak right there, taking out the king.
Indeed, and now King Peak looking to fly. Godsey saw it coming, and now Godsey going up high.
And Godsey going up.
King Peak quickly gets in the ring. Godsey gets down. King Peak still catches him.
And look at this. King Peak, nice little maneuver there from King Peak. Wow, what a kick. Sending the king back right there.
And now look at that. Stomping the kneecap. Brutal move.
Oh, look at that right there.
Kicks into the strike with the elbow. Beautiful.
Indeed. And look at this right here. King
now,
Peak.
King Peak, look at that. There's the power. Godsey saw it coming.
And the king saw that one coming here, ladies and gentlemen. Look at this King.
King Godsey throwing him into the turnbuckle. And wait a minute. Oh, wait a minute!
wait a
Godsey going for a
minute.
big choke slam! King Pink saw it coming!
And they
And now
King
Godsey
Pink there.
still catches
wait a
him.
minute.
Pink with a counter. Oh,
Oh,
punch to the gut. And Marie can't believe that. She squinted in pain there.
Wow, look at that right there. Knee from King Peak right here. And
Wait a minute! Look at this! Here it is! The Royal Knockout! What a move from Pink, but Pink's not done!
The Royal Knockout, or
Pink on the top!
wait a minute!
Kingly dive! The
And
Royal
this could be
dive
it
cover!
for the King!
Oh, and
No!
a kick out from Godsey! Wow!
My God, man!
Look at this Royal Knockout! Picture perfect! And then look at this kingly dive! Look at this! Boom!
Wow! That had to hurt right there. I just thought about it, We abbreviated the Godsey driver to the KGD. Why don't we do the same for the Royal Knockout? The RKO.
The KRK! Oh my goodness! The Godsey driver!
Indeed, the KGD. Speaking of that, out of nowhere. We got the KGD, and then we have the RKO.
Royal, that actually, I like that. I like that a lot. And look at Godsey
I can't help
from
to
the
think
top.
that it sounds kind of familiar, but
Yeah, you mean Randy Orton from WWE?
Yeah, but I mean, Royal Knockout, RKO,
Exactly. I mean, you're not wrong. That's the abbreviation. And look at that! Double accent. We don't see Godsey going up high much. This is a first for him. Look at this Godsey knocking him down.
Indeed, the King doesn't go really
wait a minute.
to the top rope that much, and wait a minute, look at this right here.
Oh, Godsey going for it again. The KGD. Is that it?
1, 2,
That's
3.
it.
That is it, King Godsey.
And Marie jumping for and happiness for her king.
Jumping for
Godsey.
joy here. And King Godsey defeating King P. That was quite a good battle between the two kings right there. And what a night has been for FPW. I must admit, the way that it started with Hunter rudely interrupting us wasn't the
I know that
best
did sour my
moral
mood
start.
a bit. That did sour my mood, but I mean, this match was incredible.
Indeed. There's still so much more to come here tonight at FPW. And I can't wait to see what happens here tonight.
Indeed. And if I'm not mistaken, there's no segment, so the next match is going to be our third ever ultimate match between Archangel and Ryan Risk. I cannot wait for that. I believe that is up next, but HRD, I don't know. I'm excited for FPW. I'm excited for Final Countdown, and here we go. We can't even talk because another interruption, but
once
it's
again,
the match,
Alliance interrupting us once again here. And here comes Archangel descending from his nest once again.
Indeed, Archangel, the living legend, but he's been going more by the Ascended one lately, and, well, he's definitely ascending right now, but he's descending. So,
Indeed,
I never
kinda selfish
understood
for
that.
Archangel, even for the Alliance's part, not even to be down there with them. Still descending, even though his buddies are down there, just watching him descend.
Well, I mean, look at that. Shields trying to hype the crowd out. Hunter, he's not Bruno Hunter. I'm just calling him Hunter because we all know it's Hunter. Anyways, Hunter just sitting there acting all smug. You gotta love it, man. You gotta.
This so-called Alliance here, as much as I hate to say this, with the addition of Hunter, it unfortunately feels like this Alliance is really starting to take shape.
I mean, they are. I mean, I gotta admit, too, Shields has backed up everything he said. And an Archangel, that stupid laugh as I'm trying to compliment. All right, well, I think he's done laughing. Is he done laughing, HRD? I think he's done laughing.
I believe he is.
Anyways, I will admit, Shields has been a man of his word. He's been a man of his word when he rivaled Big Bray and Blackstone. he was a man of his word about, I guess, working in the shadows, if you think about it, because he was able to sign a contract with Bruno Hunter to make sure he doesn't get touched by bigwigs. So, as much as we do not like Hunter right now, at least, I mean, I think out of everyone in the Alliance, one person I could clap my hands to and give a bit of respect. He hasn't earned my complete respect, but a bit of respect is Shields. But that's it. That's it. Archangel and Hunter could just, I don't know, go wrestle in another company for all I care.
You know, none of these.
Have to be careful what I say on the back.
None of these clowns have earned my respect yet. You know, despite all the things that Shields has said, and he is a man of his word. That doesn't necessarily mean that I agree with everything that has come to fruition here. And you know, just because of that, I just can't. I don't know what it's gonna take for me to respect this alliance. I don't think anything can.
Well, I mean, at the same time, there's a difference between liking someone and respecting them because they've been dominant. Shields has been dominant. He hasn't lost a single match, really. And, you know, there's definitely a championship for him in the future. I can definitely see it. And if he were to win it, whether we like it or hate it, it would have been earned. So that's what I got to say about that. But anyways, here comes Ryan Risk, one half of the risky villains here. And I would hope that Vincent bombs with him just in case the Alliance tries to pull some crap.
Indeed, you know, not only are they one half of the risky villains, but he's also one half of the host of Fright Night last time.
Indeed, that was actually kind of fun. I will say, you know, except besides seeing the bite marks on those people. Besides that, I think they were great hosts.
Indeed, you know, they were keeping up the hijinks all night with their usual thing, and you know, I must say I was pretty entertained by Ryan Risk and Vincent Vaughn.
And I will say, as unnerving as Fright Night was at the end, how'd you like that party, HRD? That party was peak!
That was absolutely good. You know what they say? Ain't no party like a risky party. And it was good, man. It was good.
Indeed, I liked it. I mean, there was this. I don't know. It was the strangest thing, by the way, HRD. At the party, there was this lady that came up to me. I'll admit she was good looking. All right. But anyways, jokes aside on that, she asked me something. She said, "Hey, can you help me write a letter to someone I love deeply?" And I'm like, "Okay, I don't know why you're asking me, but I would describe at some point, what it was like when you first kissed them." And she was like, "Okay, I'll take that."
Thought about it.
And then she just left.
How did you even get to that party? Weren't you tied up when Vampiro showed up? How did you get out?
Byron helped me get out, and then I was in shock because I thought it was still part of the production. But then I saw Vampiro freaking bite the guy's neck, and that's when I was just able to get out. So yeah.
Suppose that. Anyways, this is.
I was the one that helped you get out. I was the one that helped you get out that night.
I suppose that's true. My memories are blurred ever since all that. But one thing's for sure, the third ever Ultimate match here in FPW, a battle of the laughs, if you will, between Ryan Risk and Archangel.
I mean, Ryan Risk's laugh was much better. Archangel's just obnoxious, man. What a DDT.
I suppose you're correct with that one. And look at this right here. Ryan, very interesting dynamic. Once again, we saw the risky villains interact with wrestlers like Cruise Control. Now they get to interact with some of the Alliance. Very interesting dynamic for the risky villains here, without a doubt. And wait a minute, Ryan Risk.
Oh, look at this. This is an ultimate match, so it's no disqualification. There are countouts, but no disqualification. Win by submission or knockout, best out of two.
Indeed, the Ryan Risk rolling out the ring, going back in. Smart move by Ryan Risk. Ryan Risk, an experienced wrestler before joining fantasy professional wrestling here. And look at that!
Wow! I believe this is his first ever Ultimate match, though, so, compared to other matches he's been a part of, this is definitely a new one for him.
Indeed.
But you know what? One thing it's not new for? Archangel. Going against Dragon in the first ever Ultimate match, to which Archangel beat Dragon. So
Indeed.
Archangel, oh, nice German suplex. Archangel so far has not lost an Ultimate match.
Indeed, indeed. You know, Archangel's not new to this rodeo right here. And Archangel getting the Slim Jim right here. Wait a minute, look at
this,
Risk.
Ryan Risk. There's the risk taker. Wow.
Wow.
Archangel's looking dazed right now. Can he submit Archangel? Can you imagine HRD? Oh, and now Shields distracting Ryan Risk here, causing Archangel to get up and take advantage.
Oh, look at there. You know, Ryan Risk is going for something right there. Archangel catching him. Look at this. Archangel jumping over right here. Look at this.
Oh, the Dragon suplex and our A.S Shields like that.
You know, a little callback of sorts to A.S Shields.
There's rope break there. Ryan Risk getting lucky by the ropes. Ryan Risk rolls through.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ryan Risk, wait a minute. Ryan Risk has got Archangel. Oh, the risky business.
Risky business there. And look at this right here, Ryan Risk. Oh, he's going to try to make Archangel
trying to make him Archangel submit here. Archangel.
And look at this right here. Could there be another upset in the works? You know, Johnny Cruz defeated Archangel. Could we see Ryan Risk do it? Oh, wow.
What a risky
Archangel
business that was there. And Archangel taking advantage, just rubbing his face on the Slim Jim.
And indeed, Archangel rubbing his face all over that meat. Maybe that was I could have used a better choice of words.
I'm going to pretend you didn't say that. Oh, and Archangel just throws a bike at Ryan Risk, and down he goes.
Good Lord. You know that, I'm surprised they didn't knock out Ryan Risk right there.
What a move that was. I'm surprised, too. Wow. Oh, there's a headbutt.
Headbutt there from not Ryan Risk. Headbutt from Archangel, excuse me.
To Ryan Risk.
Ryan Risk. And look at this right here.
Look at this, and wait a minute, Shields taking out the off the turnbuckle, but Vincent Vaughn did the same thing, and now Archangel's trying to make Ryan Risk submit.
And could this be it right here? Could this be it? No! And Ryan Risk. Oh, wait a minute. Sitting him right there.
Oh, there's the elbow. What a move. Ryan Risk holding his own against the Ascended One right now. Oh, and the Ascended knee. Ryan Risk is still in it somehow. He's not knocked out. I'm surprised.
Oh,
and now Archangel trying to make him submit.
Well,
Vintage Archangel. Ryan Risk gets out of it. Trying for a cover, but this is not a pinfall match. And now Ryan Risk throwing him into the turnbuckle. Vincent Vaughn cheering him on.
Archangel getting a taste of his own dirty medicine, going into an exposed corner there. And wait a minute.
Now look at this. Ryan Risk going outside, trying to get another weapon maybe here. He's got a chair. Here he comes. And Archangel taunting and gets whacked right in the face.
Yeah.
You know that was satisfying.
Indeed, you know, satisfying seeing that moneymaker of his getting whacked right there.
And now Archangel trying to throw him in, but this time Ryan Risk getting countered.
Oh, come on.
I mean, it is no disqualification. Anything goes in this round. And there's another risk taker. The wrist breaker. There it is.
Out of nowhere.
Wrist breaker out of nowhere. And now Ryan Risk.
Look at Hunter right here. Look at Hunter trying to encourage Archangel to get up.
Archangel in it. But Archangel is stuck. He can't reach the ropes. Oh, and wait, Ryan Risk just canceled. And now Hunter trying to distract him again.
Oh, come on.
And now look at this. Ryan Risk still talking. Shields trying to go up and also talk. And now Archangel with a counter.
No, come on. Not like this.
Oh, and now look at this. Ryan Risk. Ryan Risk is feeling it.
He's heating it up, ladies and gentlemen. Look at Ryan Risk. Archangel in that corner. And look at Ryan Risk
Wait a minute. Now look at this. Ryan Risk. There's a kick. And another one.
Look at this right here, Archangel
Archangel, excuse me, yep. Suplex!
Nice suplex there from Archangel to Ryan Risk.
Oh, now look at this. Archangel trying to make Ryan Risk submit, or at least wear him down here. Archangel, there's his veteran move style.
Indeed, you know, Archangel, a veteran wrestler of sorts here. has a ton of experience before joining FPW, but also Ryan Risk has experience as well as a wrestler. So, a battle of experienced wrestlers here in this Ultimate match.
Oh, and look at this. Archangel trying to make Ryan Risk submit. He's got it locked in good. He's got it locked in good. But Ryan Risk able to break out of it.
And the resilience of Ryan Risk. Oh, wait a minute. Archangel going up top.
And Ryan Risk is hurt, HRD. He is hurt.
No doubt about that. Ryan Risk rolling to the edge of the ring right here. Maybe not the best spot considering that no good alliance is over there. And
he threw the Slim Jim at his face.
Throwing it right at him. And look at this Archangel
right
here.
And now look at Archangel with another submission. This isn't good. This isn't good. And he taps. That's one fall. That's one fall. Archangel needs one more fall.
Indeed. Look at it, Ryan Risk. Oh, send it knee! Out of nowhere.
Indeed, and now look at this. Archangel going for another submission here. Oh, and that's one fall. Oh, the other one wasn't one fall. Oh, my apologies there.
Very interesting.
I thought the other one was one fall. I guess not. And now Archangel. Oh. Ryan Risk with a nice counter. What an ultimate match this has been, HRD.
Indeed. Oh, wow. Right into the exposed corner. Indeed. This has been a hell of an ultimate match here.
Oh, and look at this. Oh, and Ryan Risk. Oh, he knocked him out. He knocked him out. And now Shields distracting him again. And now going straight into another submission. Come on.
No. Not like this. Not like this. Come on. No. Don't tap Ryan Risk. Don't tap. Oh, he gets out of it.
Ryan Risk, nice getting out of that there. Ryan Risk has some resiliency, but you can tell he's fading right now. You can tell he's fading, and that's it!
Oh, in the ascendant knee, knocking him out. Archangel winning his second ultimate match.
Indeed, the Alliance standing tall once again as Archangel wins the ultimate match. Wow, I will say, the match was good. That was one of the best ultimate matches we've had so far here in the FPW. And HRD, I cannot wait. We still got one more match.
Indeed. You know, that was quite an ultimate match. And we're getting very close to the main event here, ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to be an interesting one to say the least.
Indeed, Jofae goes one-on-one against Alexei Baranov. And that's just, I can't wait for that.
Hello? Oh, hey Jeremy, what's up? Huh? Jeremy, what are you talking about? I didn't get you a pizza. I didn't get anyone. I don't get pizza for anyone other than myself. What? Okay, someone got you a pizza, so what? Whatever, look. Don't worry about it, okay? I got a match to go to. Just enjoy your pizza. Somebody gave you one. It's a secret fan or something. I got a match to go to, okay?
Wow, some harsh words from Jofae to Jeremy, but, you know, Jeremy got a pizza. And apparently it looked like Jofae he thought Jofae gave it to him, but he didn't. So, Jeremy has a secret admirer, HRD.
Perhaps, and Jofae hasn't been quite on a hot streak ever since losing the Internet Championship. And
Jofae's been on a downward spiral ever since, really. Especially after the whole thing with the Swan, even facing him at high stakes. Jofae was terrified, even at Fright Night. Jofae seemed a little bit better tonight, but he still seemed a little shaken up. But, anyways, it looks like Jeremy came back. Must have met him on the way out. Surprised Jeremy didn't just walk up to Jofae or something. I don't know why you had to call him, but I mean, we don't know what Jeremy's thinking. Jeremy's done very strange things as of late. He rolled in the ring one time. He beat up someone, causing him to get disqualified. He's not the brightest, honestly.
And strange things have been going on with Craig as well. We saw the Risky Villains interview Craig, and it looked like Craig had some kind of marks on him.
Yeah, no, it seemed he had some bad marks on him. I mean, Craig hasn't been acting any stranger. You know, for all we know, that was probably just Craig in costume or something, you know?
It could have been, you know, now that we have vampires and clowns running around here in FPW, there is no telling.
I mean, do we even know if Vampiro's a vampire clown? I mean, I don't want to know. I don't want to look for fangs. But we did see blood on Solomon Hart at Fright Night, which, speaking of Solomon Hart, I don't know where Solomon Hart is, HRD. That's someone else who we've lost count of on where they're at. So I don't know.
You know, Solomon Hart is a proving ground wrestler. This is not proving ground, so maybe we'll see him at proving ground. So
I mean, proving ground's still under FPW, and I haven't heard anything. I mean, there's sometimes we see some proving ground people backstage in the main FPW, but I mean, they don't wrestle here. But you know, I don't know. And maybe we'll find out more information from Proving Ground, which recently, by the way, folks, Dave Omega, our very own announcer, has become the Proving Ground general manager.
That's one great promotion there for Dave Omega. Well deserved, ladies and gentlemen. And
very well deserved.
I can't wait to see what kind of
UN.
matches he comes up with at Proving Ground.
That's going to be interesting. I cannot wait for that. That's going to be good. All we know is he's going to thank me for it very much.
Thank you. And here we go, ladies and gentlemen. The main event here.
Jofae and Alexei Baranov. Wow, nice power from Jofae there, picking up that big boy.
Indeed. This is the first time these two groups have ever crossed paths right here. This is, again, another very interesting dynamic here in FPW.
Indeed. Jofae now going after the arm of Alexei Baranov. Can you imagine if Alexei Baranov pulls off the win against Jofae, HRD? He could get a chance, maybe, to go after the Internet Championship. Who knows?
Indeed. You know, Jofae wins this. He could get his mojo back and potentially try to reclaim the Internet Championship.
That is very true. I mean, high stakes are in both these matches right here. And look at this, Alexei Baranov.
You definitely know that the champions are watching this very carefully, no doubt about that. You know, maybe even the world champion, Golder. You know, Jofae was the Internet champion for 6 months, and you know maybe he's watching this. You know, if Jofae wins, maybe the world champion has an eye on Jofae potential.
And now look at that, Jofae, and then Craig sneaking over, taking off the exposed, or making the turnbuckle exposed there.
And once again, that corner.
Oh, wow, what a knee. Nice momentum so far from Jofae. Cover on Alexei Baranov.
Baranov kicking out at one. Baranov still having a ton of energy left in him.
And now Campbell, the ref, frustratingly going up there. And look at that! USA distracting him! And now there's a punch from Baranov. And now look at this!
And the power! Oh, wow! And the power of the mad Russian experiment. Look at that right there. Oh, wow. He just rolled right through it. And wait a minute.
Look at this. The hammer and sickle already on Jofae. Jofae barely kicks out of that.
And I thought he had it right there. I thought he was going to beat Jofae with ease. Now, it's not the first time we've seen Jofae come up short in a match.
Indeed, and now look at this, Jofae trying to regain some momentum, but wait a minute!
Here we go.
There's the punch! Slap! Punch! Chop! Punch! Chop! Counter! Punch! Chop! This is what FPW's all about, ladies and gentlemen!
Indeed. Look at that right there, Jofae. Chop!
Punch!
Oh, they're just going back and forth right here.
That was a slap! Punch!
Oh, yeah!
Chop! Punch!
There
they go at it! We love to see it! And now look at this!
Oh!
There was no winner of the altercation there! That was a burst! And what a counter from Jofae!
God, man! What a power bomb!
I don't think we've ever seen that where no one won the altercation. That was the first. Oh my goodness!
Indeed.
And now look at Jeremy kicking.
And Jeremy getting a little ahead of himself. I guess you were right about him being the lightheaded one of the security team, kicking the mad Russian experiment his ass out of here.
And now look at that, the average large slam on Alexei Baranov.
Oh, wait a minute. Look at Jofae here.
And now Jofae.
Oh! And he hit him
What
with
a
something
move there
right
from
there.
Jofae. I don't think I've seen Jofae hit that move before.
Don't think I have either. That was a new one in the arsenal.
Indeed, now Jofae circling the ring. Baranov is out. And I think Jofae's looking to end it.
Wait a minute.
Oh, look at... Oh, my goodness. What a counter from Alexei Baranov.
Counters the average star with a nasty cutter right there.
Oh, no. Look at this Baranov. And now Baranov's got Jofae.
Wait a minute.
Again. The hammer and sickle. Cover on Jofae.
And this
Thanks
could be
for
it.
coming.
1, 2, 3.
That's
it's a bad Russian experiment defeating the former internet champion Jofae right here.
Oh my goodness, HRD, this is big for Alexei Baranov. He could potentially get a shot at the internet championship, HRD. He just beat the former internet champion. That's got to put him up in the ranks, right?
Indeed. You know, the second member of the UN to go after the internet championship and potentially, you know, what a win for the Mad Russian experiment. What a main event.
What a main event. Congratulations to the UN as they congratulate their buddy. But anyways, folks, that's all time we have for tonight. We will see you all next time. Thank you all for tuning in on FP.
Oh, Albert, thank you so much for finding me and saving me. Thank you. When I met you at the circus that night, you were distraught, yet it seems you were there for a purpose. And what I didn't realize is that purpose was for you to find me and save me. I became your doll. You called me a pretty doll. I guess I do remember that. Something that will only stay with me. And when we kissed in the moonlight, it was almost like a lamenting kiss. Like something that was needed for a long time. Until we meet again, right, dear?